have the routing. Okay. The switching covers the LAN routing, and then also we know the VPNs and all. Now, once you implement, so just setting up the LAN and WAN is not sufficient. You need to make sure that you secure the network. Security is another important factor which plays an important role in today's scenario. So if your LAN is not secure, if there isn't someone, an employee or a guest user comes, connect the switch, and then the employee brings some switch and he connects a random fake switch, which is again creating a loops. This can make your entire network down. So there are some security parameters you have to configure or enable on the switches to make sure that there is no attacks, because there are some attacks which can happen internally as well. So we'll try to understand some layer 2 security concepts like the port security. There are many concepts. I cannot list all at once. There is something like port security where attacker will try to flood with the CAN table with the MAC addresses. There is a MAC flooding attack, we call it as. Well, I'll just give an understanding of what is exactly this attack, how it exactly works. We don't see how to introduce that because we are not doing any kind of cybersecurity courses or kind of those things. So we don't do that, but we understand this attack and how we protect that with a port security. There are some DHCP spoofing attack where attacker will introduce a false DHCP server, which can again make your DHCP server down. We can prevent that by using DHCP snooping. Again, there is an ARP flooding attack. We prevent that with a ARP inspection. Again, there is a source IP spoofing attack. We can prevent that with another feature called IP source guard. So we'll talk about the layer 2 security concept, the different types of attacks can happen and how we can mitigate that, how we can overcome that. That's what we'll focus, because as a network engineer, your job is not just to configure the LAN. It's more about securing that as well. So you should know how these things works and what are the commands we need to enable to protect that, how we can prevent those things. Now, on the top of, you also learn layer 3 security as well. Now, the layer 3 security is more about the routing. Layer 3 means routing, layer 2 means switching, simple. Now, even when you implement the routing as well, there are some different things you need to know. Again, there are many things here actually, like we'll see the ACLs you did in the CCNS, so it's more the same. Additional ACLs, so we don't see the time-based ACLs, we'll see what exactly they are. We'll also try to understand the AAA concepts. AAA stands for Authentication, Authorization, and Accounting, those things. And additionally, you also configure some network route security related concepts, mostly implemented on the routers, those things. Okay, so typical network security. Also, we'll try to understand the network security parameters. Like understanding some network security foundations and the different devices involved. So we'll try to integrate. We don't see any configuration on the firewalls, but we'll try to see how the network security design is implemented with this LAN and WAN. Okay, there's a big list of topics, so we'll see as we move on. But mainly, it's more about the layer 2 and the layer 3 security, because you need to know how to secure the network as well. That's what the main focus in this section here.